Let's look at the fads and the fashions at the moment. And there is some good in all of these, but we take it to the nth level so that we don't actually take the basic fundamental action. So let's talk about some of these. If we really look outside ourselves at the moment, there's more and more information. And although I'm adding information, of course, I'm trying to do it in a simple matter, in a simple way, so that you can actually take what you need, leave the rest, come back to your body and take simple action. Because action is the only way you will get some results. And the action is generally smaller actions on a daily level. Okay? Smaller actions on a daily basis is where you get the most results. And I will go off track and come back again. But where we go wrong with this is we like, again, because we like to intellectualize, we give so much more credit to the complex and give so much little credit to the simple things. Walking, drinking good water, eating clean food, getting good sleep, having some contemplation or meditative space just to let your thoughts just fall and just relax. Sleep, you're just getting into bed on time. It is really difficult. I struggle, and this is why I'm here, because I've struggled with this. I'm 44. I've struggled with this for a long time, and I still, because it is a daily struggle. There's no doubt about it. We've got to face the facts. It is a bit of a struggle. That's why we take it step by step, slowly but surely. I'm currently creating a document for my newsletter. The document will be a freebie to all who sign up for the newsletter. It will go through a process of these steps of six foundational factors of health, and it will show you how you can start to understand the small steps that you need to take on a daily basis. And it will go through that, and it will make it very simple, and you will be able to write your own program, basically. So respect the small things. Respect things like walking, clean water, clean food, good food, quiet time. What we like to do is complicate it. Look at things now. Intermittent fasting. I remember days when intermittent fasting was just that time between sort of eating in the evening till when you first eat in the morning. Fasting, again, simple. If you need to fast, you'll know you need to fast. Maybe food is just not sitting well with you anymore. Maybe you just need a bit of a clear out, and you feel that. And then what's fasting is just taking lots of rest, drinking good water, and just not eating. Okay? Now there are books out there, books upon books, which are making fasting, intermittent fasting, so much more complicated. And therefore what happens? We either don't do it, or we do it with a lot of stress. But it's not an easy practice to keep up if there's more and more. We're just confusing the head, and then we get jacked up with all this new science and this new data, and then we're one ahead of our friends and we're doing this next trendy thing. And soon enough, we're just getting back into that loop. The same with everything. Look at foods, look at the trends at the moment, the fads. They're not fads, but I remember when veganism or vegetarianism used to just be about just eating vegetables and fruit and things like that. It's good to have these labels, but these labels are now becoming fashions and trends. And we're throwing the baby out with the bathwater to such an extent that we're getting a lot of these processed foods which are taking the health foods market by storm. But if you look at some of the ingredients going to these fake meats and fake cheeses and fake this, and it's all processed garbage, okay? We like fads and trends and fashions, and there's some fun in all that as well. I mean, I like it too, making things colourful and fun, and going to a health food supermarket, we see some amazing branded things, and it's great. I think that's great, creativity, but let's not get away from the core, which is just eating good, clean, whole foods, and not getting caught up in the fads and the fashions. if, you know, at the moment, you know, there's things where we're having to do hack sleep hacking, biohacking. Again, there's sometimes a need for these things, but I'm really trying to get this into you, that these complexities, these fads, these fashions, anytime we're having to make a science out of something which is so natural to us, there is something going on, okay? Maybe there is a big industry behind it, money to be made. Maybe there is a good portion of goodwill behind it and some sensible information, but a lot of it, when, you know, let's look at 90% of it. It's, you know, how many books on sleep, on fasting, on anything do we need at this moment? Less is more.